There's this deep kind of analog sound that really cuts through all the noise of our lives today.
Hmm.
It's not digital, not a phone alert. It's that steady rhythm, steel wheels on
Yeah,
tracks.
that lonely whistle, the clackety-clack.
That's it, the clacky
It's
clickness.
really, well, it's the sound of surrender, isn't it?
Yeah,
In a world obsessed with shortcuts.
totally. Express lanes, TSA pre-check, faster, faster.
Exactly. So the deliberate choice to take a really long time to get somewhere, that's quietly become, the ultimate status symbol, the definition of privilege.
And that's what we're diving into for you today, this surprising comeback of luxury rail travel in North America.
It's this idea of slow luxury, where time isn't just spent, it's invested consciously.
A rejection of speed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And okay, maybe baby boomers were the original audience, but what's driving it now? It's younger people,
No.
millennials, Gen X. They want experiences,
Immersive stuff, storytelling, and stuff they can post online.
for sure. Instagrammable travel. And that's the paradox, right? This very analog, sort of unplugged feeling.
Is totally fueled by digital. A viral photo, a TikTok that gets millions of views. That's what fills the seats.
It really is. And the numbers back it up. Luxury train tours. They're actually the most popular type for high net worth travelers right now, about 24%.
Wow.
Yeah. And North America offers like three main flavors of this slow luxury. You've got curated adventure, romantic nostalgia, and pure sensory indulgence.
Okay, let's break down that first one. Curated adventure. And I guess the prime example is the Rocky Mountaineer, specifically the Rockies to the Red Rocks route.
That's the one. Denver to Moab, Utah. 2 days. They call it a moving luxury lodge on rails. It's all about selling you flawless control over the experience.
It's everything handled.
Exactly. Effortless. And the luxury starts with the train cars themselves.
Yeah.
Those famous glass-domed coaches.
Right, big windows.
But here's a cool detail. For the U.S. route, they actually had to custom build the whole fleet.
Really? Why?
Because the historic tunnels along that route,
Yeah.
they're just too small for the usual double-decker domes they run in Canada.
No way. So they rebuilt single-level coaches from old 1950s sleeper cars.
Yep, just to fit the route.
Yeah.
It shows you how serious they are about delivering that specific view, that experience.
So that's commitment. So inside, it's all comfort. Leather seats, big windows.
Total comfort.
Yeah.
The seats swivel, the windows are panoramic. It turns the whole landscape, those red rocks, the rivers, into this, like, filtered movie passing by.
Like a perfect bubble. But then people pay more to pop that bubble, right? The Silverleaf Plus upgrade cost about $600 extra.
Uh-huh. And that extra cost buys you rawness, access to the small outdoor viewing platform.
Ah, okay.
You step out there, the glass disappears, and whoosh, you get hit with the actual desert wind, the sun, and that loud, powerful clackety-clack the dome was muffling.
So you're paying for the noise and the wind, the realness.
You're buying connection. Connection to the machine, the journey itself, not just watching it.
And since it only runs during the day, the food becomes a big part of the show. The onboard theater.
Oh, definitely.
Ah.
They call it terroir storytelling,
Yeah.
meaning the food reflects the region you're traveling through. So, lemon herb chicken, Colorado trout. But the really smart part,
Fun.
okay, picture this. The train's rolling through Grand Valley, Colorado's wine region, and they serve you a crisp Plum Creek Riesling,
Okay.
made from grapes grown right there in the vineyards blurring past your window. That immediate link. Genius.
That is clever. Connects you right to the place. Now, part of this curated experience is the mandatory stopover, right, in Glenwood Springs.
Yeah, the mid-rate luxury pause. They guide you off to partner hotels. One is the Hotel Colorado. Pretty historic. Teddy Roosevelt stayed there once.
Sounds like a nice break. Perfect, easygoing stop, they say. Small town vibes.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
But this is where that flawless control sometimes bumps up against reality. Some reviews mention the partner hotels can feel a bit, dated, dark, and tired.
Oof. So the luxury bubble kind of bursts when you step off the train if they can't guarantee the quality of the mandatory hotel.
It shows the limit of curation, right?
Mm.
And the schedule can be tight. Those famous hot springs in town, a big draw. But because the train runs on a strict timetable, you might only get, say, 30 minutes to soak before they close, after paying the $35 entry fee.
That doesn't feel very luxurious. Rushed.
It's casualty of the fixed schedule. The experience off the train isn't always as seamless.
Still, they seem confident. They're rebranding the U.S. route to Canyon Spirit in 2026, adding a third day to Salt Lake City, prices starting over $2,000.
Doubling down on the landscape as theater, definitely.
Okay, so that's the curated model. Expensive, controlled, mostly seamless. What about the opposite, where you give up control? Let's talk Amtrak's Coast Starlight.
Right. This is a whole different beast.
Yeah.
The public platform model. We're talking a 35-hour, nearly 1,400-mile journey,
Yeah.
Seattle down to L.A. on public transit.
So patience is key here. You're dealing with real-world stuff. Freight train delays, bad weather.
Absolutely. It's not a curated bubble. It's about scale, embracing
Huh.
that sort of golden era nostalgia, but knowing it comes with potential hiccups.
The heart of this train, socially, is the sightseer lounge, right? Big windows again.
Floor-to-ceiling windows, yeah. It's the classic observation car lifestyle. And this is where the magic or maybe the interesting friction happens. You get everyone thrown together.
Like who?
Oh, a grandma knitting next to a student studying cybersecurity. A backpacker sharing stories with someone who clearly flew first class to Seattle. It's a real cross-section that's part of its charm, its authenticity.
And it goes viral because the views are just insane. There are two big moments people talk about.
For sure. The first is when the train hugs the Pacific coast. The tracks are right there, practically on the cliffs, overlooking the ocean.
Yeah.
It's breathtaking.
It's just miles of coastline.
Yeah. And the second big reveal. Maybe it feels more special because it often happens when you wake up in the morning.
Okay.
You look out your window and bam, snow-covered peaks of the Cascade Range. And then Mount Shasta, just massive and standing alone. It's incredible. Worth the long haul.
But luxury here is different. It's not automatic, it's a la carte, right? You buy privacy. A basic coach seat is pretty cheap, maybe around $100.
Super affordable for the distance.
Right.
But if you want privacy, the price jumps dramatically.
Let's look at the options. First step up is the Roomette.
Right, that's your entry-level first class. Costs somewhere between, say, $830 and $930. It's cozy, like 3.5 feet by 6.5 feet.
Tiny.
Yeah, 2 seats that turn into bunk beds. People say the top bunk takes some climbing skills, but the main thing, the toilet and shower are shared down the hall.
So for over $800, you get a tiny room and shared facilities, like fancy camping.
Kind of. So the real upgrade, the proper luxury, is the bedroom.
And that costs.
Around $1,800. So nearly double the roomette.
What does that extra money buy you?
Space, mostly, is twice the size. You get a sofa, an armchair, sometimes windows on both sides. But the absolute key difference, the thing you're paying almost $1,000 extra for.
Let me guess. Private bathroom.
Exactly. Your own in-room toilet and shower. That plus included meals. So that $1,600 difference between coach and a bedroom, it buys you meals, a bed, and crucially, solitude in your own bathroom. It defines your whole experience.
Fascinating. So you choose between communal journey or private escape on the same train. Okay, we've done curated control and public platform endurance. What's the third model? Sensory indulgence.
That takes us to the Napa Valley Wine Train. And this one, it's really not about the journey to somewhere. It's pure performance, culinary theater.
Like a restaurant on wheels.
Precisely. Yeah. It basically compresses the whole Napa experience, the food, the wine, the views, the history, into one, super intense 3-hour round trip, only 36 miles.
The focus isn't distance, it's the density of the experience.
Totally. The essence is tasting time in motion.
And the setting itself is part of it. These restored old train cars.
Oh, yeah. It's like a moving museum. Mostly 1915, 1917 Pullman cars.
Yeah.
Real heavyweights from the golden age of rail.
What's the feel inside?
Pure sensory overload, in a good way. Rich mahogany panels, plus seats, these beautiful etched glass partitions. It's like stepping back in time. Heritage preservation you can touch and feel.
And they run different shows, basically.
Kind of. You've got the Gourmet Express. That's the classic 3-course meal in the original 1915 cars. Very romantic, golden age vibes.
Okay. And the upgrade?
Is the Vista Dome. That's in a 1952 observation dome car. Fewer historical details inside, maybe, but the focus shifts entirely to the view. Panoramic windows upstairs, better for catching those amazing vineyard sunsets during your 4-course meal.
It's all about the backdrop.
Picture-perfect backdrop. And this is really event-based luxury. The price is pretty consistent, usually around $325 to $400 per person for the 3 hours.
And social media loves this one, too.
Oh, absolutely. Food bloggers, travel vloggers. Videos titled like $325 train food get millions of views. The value isn't miles covered. It's how much sensory experience, the food, wine, scenery, history they pack into 3 hours, and how shareable it is.
Okay, so let's recap the 3 philosophies for you, the listener.
You've got the Rocky Mountaineer, the curated product, flawless control, framing the wilderness from a luxury bubble.
Then Amtrak's Coast Starlight, the public platform, where luxury means buying privacy and solitude within a real working train service, subject to delays and shared spaces unless you pay up.
And finally, the Napa Valley Wine Train. The indulgent event. All about packing maximum sensory pleasure, food, wine, views, history into a short theatrical performance.
It's really interesting. The appeal across all three isn't really about getting to the destination faster or even efficiently. It's something else.
It's the rhythm, that sound we started with, the clackety-clack. It's a return to a more human pace,
Oh,
a steady beat against the absolute chaos of modern life.
the ultimate refusal to be rushed.
Which makes you wonder, doesn't it, about status and travel today. If the peak of luxury isn't speed anymore, but actually the ability to disconnect, to deliberately slow down,
Mm.
what does that say about what we'll value in the future? Maybe that rhythmic motion of the train, that tangible, steady sound. Maybe that's the real rebellion against the endless quick scroll of the screen, something that feels, I don't know, lasting,